Okay, I know I'm kind of like already done with this thumbnail, but basically this thumbnail looked like, where is it? This right here with that bun, kind of crazy looking. That's all I had at the time, so that's what I used. And so I was like, you know what? Let me get in here and change this since I took some photos specifically for my thumbnails. And so to answer your question, how I get my videos to, I mean, my thumbnails to look the way that I do is just by adjusting the photo. First, I would cut out the background and then I would adjust the photo itself. So I would do, not all the time, brighten it, but for this one, I'll brighten it. And then I like to do a little vibrance. Vibrance, it gives it, a more a undertone, that red undertone. And then sharpen and clarity. I start with clarity first because clarity makes the picture pop. You see, you can see the difference. It's making the picture pop. And then sharpness is, for me, it kind of like smooths out my skin. And so I like to take it this way to smooth out my skin. But if I want my braids to like stand out a little bit, then I'll take it the opposite way. You see how my braids kind of like shine more, but that's too much. But it's just to show you. But I don't want it like that. I want to smoothen it out just a little bit. And then I might just go back to clarity and add a little bit more. A little bit more. I think it's too much sharpness for me. I don't think it needs any sharpness. I was in these people's neighborhood trying to hurry up, take thumbnails, and so the pictures didn't come out as clear as I would like them. But I got to find me a spot to take some nice photos just for thumbnails. That's a good idea. And I'm going to do a video on that. And so back to this, right? So, and then another thing that I'm doing too is like, I'm trying to keep all of my everything the same. Like my font, I'm trying to make sure I use the same font for every thumbnail that I make. And what that does is it's like every time you pass McDonald's or Burger King, you will know that that's McDonald's or Burger King because it's the same. They always use the same colors, the same fonts, the same king. So I do that. But only thing I wanted to add was a different photo. And then you see how it's red around that dog. What I do is I would tap on the dog, but for this example, I'm gonna tap on myself and then go to effects where this FX is, click that, and then shadow. And then you can choose from any one of these. The main ones that I choose from is either drop or glow. I'm gonna go with the glow. The dog is glowing. And this, it makes the image smaller, but then you just go back and bring it in, you just pull it back in. I really don't like the glow because it's kind of showing my cutout a little bit, but you can play around with it, increase the intensity. I kind of like that. Increase the intensity and then the blur. I like the blur the way it is, so I'm not even going to bother it. I like it just like that, so I'm going to leave it alone. Yeah, and so I'm going to zoom in so I can adjust this. Sometimes you got to zoom into these things so you can get it in the right spot. And then I keep all of my thumbnails in the same, in the same spot. So whenever I need to edit them, adjust them, play with it a little bit, see what's going to work and what ain't working, swap it out, I just add on. And so now, and when I go to save it, because it's all in the same spot, where is it? Here it is right here. This is so much better than that first one. If I had this image when I first uploaded that video, it probably would have performed better. But I didn't. And I didn't let that stop me from posting either. And so what I was going to do, save the image. So now I'm going to go up here to the top right, and I'm going to select the arrow that's kind of looking like a house that's going up. And then I'm going to hit download. And then I think you know how to do this, child. But we don't want all of those images to save. And so we're going to go, wait a minute. We're going to deselect and then select the current page and then download. And then bada boom, bada bam. That's what it is.